starting through Ivan. I'm starting through Ivan. Now,
I reho, and I think Ghana will understand why maybe we were all over the place just trying to let people know their course of Ghana. You see, Scholarship Secretariat a creation of Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah created
sure.
Because of economic disparity at the time, and nipa no omo ana bibi wo munsam and omutimi ko school. So I had two objectives and order setting up the Scholarship Secretariat. One say nipa omunim ade bia ha nitika but efie so such people no oman ne betimi aso mumu apagya omo ama omo so nya nimde e da bebo oman no. That was the first objective. The second objective ne say yes nipa no betimi aba bi ofiri ba na e bi e hoye but there are certain new areas bia emerge Ghana for ye lack in terms of personnel no na se for. So yeah, so for instance, say be artificial intelligence abai. Na Ghana yahu area bia obi I was a nipa way in competing and for even though nipa ne bia background no free but sika kakra wo ho there but onye na dwen say okusia artificial intelligence but Ghana ne here sa de no. Yan sponsor no because we no ye nibi wa ha na onkom kosua na onfamra. So these are the two main objectives. Yade setting up the Scholarship Secretariat. Ema yaba beduru babia and yaba beduru but we had this particular period in question now. Clearly, you could see, say, a man for turning the place into a crime scene, a criminal syndicator. Now, a more operative, say, yeah, the Scholarship Secretariat in the Bayer idea, yeah, the Pesica, because documents ya okay, the room clearly say, yet midterm scholarship. Nedia Maquabrane say, Kwaku, Ko UK na kusuya dia, course now, Kwako Yano, ye be Legon, ye be a jumper, ye will be baby, because some of the courses now we read, you know, clearly you could say, of course, I will chroma. Yeah, the scholarship now, Quabrani, we are now. You can't chill and say, we hear Kofa, we hear bra. Kofa, mommy and Sambra, Faka as a dependent because so co country, yes, sponsor dependent, the cow one, and yes, scholarship secretariat, Juma. Say order dependent back na momuwa won no koduru na frizo me hia me yire so omra mebo me na se for no ma as part of the application process and the immigration law of a country na wo ko no and be allow scholarship secretariat has no business obo ni de ne say ye training se kosua de na fabra bebo ayen but this particular scholarship secretariat at the time na Akufo-Addo e wo so okofa asa abrante we ni betan what they were doing is say first of all yafa sa abusuafo ni nyina bo mo anu wia jebi na yafa campaign say campaign dem process o visa mawo enti wo ha yafre nkofo bi vibe consult omo yes omo ye tam and I'm asking the Attorney General and Yoko to change that particular campaign because over millions of Ghana cedis and omo sack from the Scholarship Secretariat and the campaign no but omo dem why you send the nti omo fa wa woko UK na person your priority visa we in fact I open tempting omo nya ntantam fast track na you charge 400 million per person. 400 million.
In process of documents.
40,000. Make no mistake, take it in count. That was what they were charging. The documents are here.
Just the normal process.
Yes, a walk-in priority TLS, the emergency way, no. You charge 400 million per head. Or yes, I need money, you know, we know the scholarship number one. Not the same way, no, as you have plane ticket for wo. We either one man or bushing for a year more condo. Na ya sese omu nyina go play mu puwa na yodo moko UK na omuko do UK we are each of them be are entitled to allowance every year every month be are na etimi tue obi 10,000 pounds that is you and the ntimo so mo enjoy mo ho that is you and so enjoy so you see say subjecting the whole essence of the Scholarship Secretariat into some kind of a idea say money making machine. And don't forget, and when I post to a social media, about 4 or 5 people sent me a private message, and they were telling me, "Say scholarship na ye can tell you." They bought the scholarship. Some paid 80,000, some paid 57,000. They bought it from the Scholarship Secretariat, and I'm saying, say, wow, we are Ghana near your ton scholarship, man, what evidence be? I think you should be able to come forward and provide evidence actually for necessary investigation because this particular issue cannot be brushed aside because I'm not say uko UK nkwa Ghana Scholarship Secretary and the capra over about $30 million.
The last time I checked was 32 million pounds.
Omo top player and it top player scholarships because scholarship nurse and come the man for say the music omo buy no create a new model New model no say omo ye your friend say omo ye short courses. Scholarship secretaries that Kwame Nkrumah dia scholarship secretaries that Kwame Nkrumah dia tena say yam fan training amount for in other areas no omo de omo ni atinti omo buy number create dey first short courses. And the money na say going to main scholarship no they channel all into the short courses. 2 weeks.
That is now what you mean.
Yes.
You short course now.
Yes. And you make us say JB na kwaye 2 months you have 2 weeks course bra. Na ya je visa for 10 years amount na yaka. 10 years visa for 2 years you find say and for 2 weeks project. Now course na we kwai no tia £4,000 per 2 weeks. Na wa ankasa na ya 2,000 pounds for twa wanum for 2 weeks. We are top plane take it the amount. What na kwa ba na be say 2 weeks course na nipa no kwa kwaye no. Professor Jampo and other people at the University of Ghana can they run that leadership management course our ha. What is so special about this 2 week special courses? And company now money no sign that contract no UK now or provide this idea no. You need the contract be out. And do you know say in terms of your friend is saying cost of living allowances you for a month for no. You have 51 million Ghana cedis, which is much bigger than Sika Wyoming MPP for the year campaign. Ghana hangina
51 million.
51 million Ghana cedis in cost of living allowances.
According to the documents I even have.
Plus
other pounds.
Plus akaka krebina £1 million.
It's about
988,000
pounds. Yeah.
And so Sika when you were supposed to go into the normal scholarship a man for yamfa anko and yede run short courses. And madam for na one mama bi. Million na one mama bi. Go 2 years. And Debbie nipa no mo call you be no buy. Too short way because I haven't know to see secure visa because I don't know it's supposed to be 2 weeks visa. Na bia every time 3 weeks now ko 10-year visa why just so beba. So clearly no a chance scholarship ba ko bi wa men kan kire wo. I say we confirm that Portia Adum Donyina has been awarded financial scholarship by the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat for study BA in public health and community. I'm emphasizing because it's an undergrad program.
Yeah.
Obi okoye undergrad program
Yeah.
The scholarship commences on February 2021 and will end because a yearly basis subject to renewal until it will end February 2022. The scholarship is annually renewable. So I just want to prove a point. Say 1 year and it doesn't mean 1 year because undergrad program here 4 years. The scholarship covers Portia Donyina and her dependent listed above, and it covers your friends a tuition fee of 15,100 £100 and living expenses of £12,180.
Your school fees
yes. Now for undergrad program it covers dependent. Your friend said Joseph Jominani Kunu Katachi Odiachire Machomai on a cobon Hobby UK. Living expenses 7,000 Odiachas Machomai no. Your man is £7,000 okodi.
Into your no ekuta £12,000.
So £7,000. And you know neba nana ya inshira dwamena daughter. Ono so kura £6,000 okodi. And na another child another ba. Ono so your friend Urama bena kwachewa dwamena daughter. Ono me who be da say Ghana native mo be scholarship na yasesa wo fiefo nyina ye tu obi aka mo nkwala mo enjoy we nyina chiri yasa to plane take it man. So you see I think say niam we koma airtime abufu and now I spoke to somebody in the US almost say school no threatened to send them home.
Just say US UK as I speak with you now there are some people here pamo mo school fees.
Yes.
Mo tin ha no mo sisi ya.
Yes.
And they ye tu your school fees amawo. And my pressure about Muslim, the threatened demonstrations and what have you.
Yes.
And even the head count in Nankasa, the current registrar, the head count, most of them did not exist.
Yes.
The scholarship no way, and on school no way, and on more can say, or most type of so them na NT. Ghana Scholarship Secretariat, entry and farmer, or more entry and farmer made demonstration the tia by. Meanwhile, they were not benefiting.
No.
School no way.
That's what they were doing. I know a lady at UK. Man scholarship she paid 50,000 to secure the scholarship. We say na my stipends or I must say Kwasiawo ya visa no we am say ko UK unko ya dwuma nko pesika wasem. That is what she was told. And the entire we know they running the course, not even a single stipend the man, but one crowd them say you just stipend man. And you see scholarship no am for them kroma ya adwuma kroma omoje ya friend say ya omudi one crowd say scholarship e mra wo ho no say wuntu kwan ko man so you don't benefit because okoduru ho ansa. China awarded scholarships to a lot of people during the COVID time.
Yeah.
One ko ha ambaka say we can't pay you stipend because it is there because oba and they cover allow uti kroma yemtia. But Ghana they were paying this money to people living here. So I have a single message for the Attorney General. And the other way, you see, me say one of the reasons why a man for delay so called to abandon say obi hu ye finance we yo is because Ghanaians wanted accountability. And these are some of the things. Now, Fifi Kwete can say me, and I agree perfectly with him, and you could see the pain within him. Some individuals see behind the scenes trying to cut corner. Oh, Madame Fournier, because about scholarship we are who win. Or every single prominent media person be okromo bia kwajibi nti obia kana no atom dodo na the so called big platforms na omunyina din wom omunyina kwajibi and who the kwa onka ho asem. And these are people who didn't even need it because some of the institutions are so big that they can give you scholarship. I'm not kusunya there, but omunyina kwajibi nti obia mia na no. Now
obi oye deputy director general and the National Service Authority.
Yes.
Ono no kra no yes over ghost names ahodo.
Yes.
Over 80,000 ghost names afa ne nsase. Scholarship so the eco school. The national organizer of the New Patriotic Party.
Yes.
And so akwa scholarship so the eco school.
Yes. A sitting minister and MP, Dr. Okoboy at the time Kokojibi as a minister. Yeah, clearly, you see, the whole purpose and the essence of this particular scholarship is so dirty. So I am urging government to say, you see, Ghanaians will be asking, say, at the end, I had 2 minimum, then I would me, all that they are asking is some of these things, then we have to be very ruthless and radical because at the end of the day, say Ghana for ntimi say nipa way ya prosecute nipa way ya prosecuting abufo na ewa Akufo-Addo so no sa abufo na baba. So I think the government need to do things right and make sure say sa niam fi we ya amanfo tena kroma die awie sika no me mpehwe de be pen say the fools who order say idiot who stole our money no your friends are prosecuted. That is all because nyansa ni bia no bobo sa akro no way. Nyansa ni bia no boss akro no way. Ma ka chese ade ya wo wiase nipa onim nyansa na owiawo. We na owia ne nyansa anka ho na ohu so owiawo. We need to make sure say Ghana for abufuo ne sa ade na omokoto aba no benya so mfa so ana enya se ye beche sika ma obi ye koto ka ma obi ye de ne se nipa no mo bo okro no make sure so be prosecute omo. Anything na nsa Attorney General press conference I am for na because people are not interested in those things. All that they want to see is prosecution.
Yeah.
So, and then it's a plea bargain here about man for a count. Don't forget the plea bargaining act, somewhere 2022. Or more then they proposed that particular thing and slaughtered it into the law. And we are Attorney General now be fizeti on plea bargaining. Now when the corona case on first camera now when settle on famba. What I say. So that particular thing now and kasakrani idea MY basa rob credibility and integrity from government. So I'm saying say President Mahama ya there this time what me I find sika to pay some of these scholarships where it may settle within a short period. Much of the money has been paid, and Asafo is doing well just to make sure say these students don't come home. But you see, we cannot just let it stop here because same way is long overdue. I'm urging say every state resources where available be able to go after these people. I'm told BNI asasa nkrofonu bi omunyenye opemu na ankasa not scholarship secretariat. All this out all this nonsense because documents are Google high. Ninyina the signatures was here. He's aware or a privy to all the award now causing you now own him. So I think say one particular thing this government can do a bit me away Ghana for heart and they say amount for no must be prosecuted. And if that is done, Ghana for will not complain because we cannot be having some of these things. And at the end of the day, nothing happens. Right. People are becoming increasingly frustrated. And we see if you quit us, all kind of, or say the pressure is on Attorney General, and it is true. Because if you go to the media landscape, the very people who campaign for accountability now don't even know where we are going. I think that the government policy on this accountability project, must be absolute, must be unwavering, it must be radical. Now you revolutionize it, your friends say, your public space. Now, man for motiwa say, menya kwenya say maybe CEO, menya kwenya say be avenue amedi be ye. You cannot be taking some of these decisions and get away with it. No, it should never be done.
Mate, so maybe minya Lucius Onomo, but there's one thing. We White Oak Limited, White Oak Limited. Also so tourism agency said almost travel and Tony Bia. Now on one-way economy class tickets from Casablanca to Accra.
All this nonsense because documents are Google the signatures was here. He's aware or a privy to all the award now causing on him. So I think one particular thing this government can do a bit me I win Ghana for heart and they say amount for Moria must be prosecuted, and if that is done, Ghana for will not complain because we cannot be having some of these things and at the end of the day nothing happens. Right. People are becoming increasingly frustrated and we TFF equators all kind of or say the pressure is on Attorney General, and it is true because if you go to the media landscape, the very people who campaign for accountability now don't even know where we are going. I think that the government policy on this accountability project, must be absolute, must be unwavering, it must be radical. Right. Now you revolutionize it, your friends say, your public space. Now, man for motiwa say, menya kwenya say maybe ye CEO, menya kwenya say be avenue amedi be ye. You cannot be taking some of these decisions and get away with it. No, it should never be done. Mate,
so maybe minya Lucius Onomo, but there's one thing. We White Oak Limited, White Oak Limited. Also so tourism agency said almost travel and Tony Bia. Now on him, one-way economy class tickets from Casablanca to Accra. And the man confirm it costed 20. So we are going to find X right now. It will be after the pen and the paper. We are finding X right now. One-way economy class from Casablanca to Accra for two people. It costed 27,850. The same one-way economy class from for an infant from Casablanca to Accra, it costed 7,200. 7,200. Now, weigh the difference between the two. Emily now costed 62,900. Lucius, find X.
That's it. And some what in some say na I say abu pusa.
But I mean, kind of unfortunately, your Facebook in the Honomo, we are not live on Facebook. But to me, I join here now and on a normal television affair to me, Edin Komoni. But Yanko,
one say in some way, no be missing, beneficiaries, say only ubi on your Ghana ni na. Only no share na se hu di nkomo na o keka nsem bi se che no wo che no she ebia wanya scholarship na scholarship no no wo yere wo ma wa busuafo nyina scholarship secretariat no ame mabeska se be metoa o e wo ba bi a wo sua de na de pa o and I believe say obia ne onye Ghana ni no ani beje ho pa say enka obeba be Ghana ni because na dwen be ye say ani o man no mu
head ye wuska
yes ye wuska because ye be more scholarship se ko sua de na e be say sponsor uni pem no na nan kanso amo adu achi se be nyina be mrade a na che say o man no mu de you see but okay who a onti ase de be mabosome nkono ba pa atena ase na wadi san free ni masem wi minim principle a be use a betimi ede ye saade kro no o kan no nya na me pese me dwan ahu say eye part of the scholarship secretariat no say bebetimi we say Ivan can say o person okotoa o spouse and say o abusuani bi relative bi wo outside that o sua de na o person o kon ho de a why not you have to mama kwan
no it's not your own space
of the scholarship secretariat say betua sika edwa
say meti ha no mu say pa na me scholarship secretariat about me scholarship mako je scholarship na mako na msu eho me say me I want me say me be my wife it mo ma me wife scholarship no so mra bi na wa ma scholarship na me kwako da me wife aba
I want ya ma o yire no class scholarship ma scholarship dey different yeah as a dependent o di akire na wase so wasa o yire no ma di akire enti ba ku wom ne ma for class ne yire and ni kunu 6 people and they were taking monthly your first stipend
bosu me bi ani asasa wo muska say adan ni kunu o
na se ni papa
the man so man moral support the scholarship secretariat the Ghana sika
o man mu de o
mu de de
Jamie o man mu de pa o like